What's up, everybody? Man Cave Dave here in Michigan with a pickups video. Man Cave Dave LLC has kind of been taking off recently, and I've been having a lot of people reach out to me about toys they have, which has been awesome. And so this is a lot of G.I. Joe stuff that somebody reached out to me and said, hey, I've got my old toys and I really don't need them anymore. And I'm wondering if you'd be interested. And I said, heck yeah, I'm interested. So big shout out to Jason for reaching out and letting me come check out and purchase some of his childhood here. So a lot of this stuff is missing pieces and has some broken stuff. It's still awesome. It still has value, but certainly, always a bummer when you find a lot and you're looking it over and it's like, oh, this would be perfect except for this. At the same time, though, that just means that some kids had some fun. So this is a little bit later G.I. Joe stuff than what I tend to collect. This is kind of late 80s, early 90s, which just means that I'll be looking to get a lot of this out to other collectors. So over here we've got Mean Dog, this cool vehicle here. Actually just recently sold one of those, and one of these little helicopters. Let's see here, we got the Marauders equalizer back here, not quite complete, missing a few things. Looks like there's a missile that fell out, a couple broken parts, but still pretty a desirable piece and really cool to see. The Hiss 3, which I think is just an awesome vehicle. Missing a missile there, but pretty cool here. We got some Python Patrol. I think it's Python Patrol. Anyway, some cool stuff here. Missing some parts. Looks like the flags, I think they probably went up like this or broken off. Maybe somebody can fix that. We've got Rolling Thunder. Rolling Thunder is just awesome and so huge. It's missing parts, and actually some of the wheels, the axles are broken. So it'll definitely be a display only piece, kind of a starter collector for somebody. But there's a lot of good stuff there too. All the seats are there, the seat belts. We've got a bunch of the missiles that are over here. I don't even remember what this Hummer piece is called here. It's got some broken parts too, but just kind of a neat piece to see. This Conquest X30. I have some parts somewhere, which hopefully I'll have enough to give it some life here. This was actually a Goodwill find for a couple of bucks. This piece, but two of the missiles that go with it came in this lot. I just need to find the launcher mechanism. It'll be all set there. The early 90s Joes are so neon. They're so crazy. This is really cool too. This I'm not familiar with this jet, but with the vertical takeoff, so that's pretty awesome. Stay. Okay. And then lots and lots of parts here. I need to go through and figure out what goes with what. A lot of figures that weren't here, and a lot of non-Joe stuff like this. This almost looks like Rambo. It almost looks like Judge Dredd. I'm not sure what that's to. This, I think, is a Defenders of the Universe Flash Gordon gun. A lot of Joe stuff too, but just a lot of non-stuff. Like, I need to figure out what this is. Vertical infantry. Anyway, and then the figures. Oh, this is, I believe, this goes down here to this. There we go. That looks better. All right, so figures. We've got a few older ones, but a lot of newer ones, including a lot that I didn't have, which I didn't have a lot of the Python Patrol guys, which is cool. I actually didn't have this version of Snake Eyes, so it's great to add that. We do have some Night Force figures. I think this is it Charbroil maybe? And, let's see here. I think Repeater here is also a Night Force guy. This version of Gung Ho is just crazy with the armor and everything. And some other guys here. Night Creeper, I think, he's just a cool looking guy. And then we've got some that need some parts. So over here, poor Mutt here, he's missing a lot. Another Python Patrol guy that needs a waist. Raptor. I was trying to think of his name earlier. My friend was like, Condor? I'm like, Raptor. There we go. You remembered that too. I did not. And so anyway, lots of figures there. And then we've got some cool cards. We've got some newer G.I. Joe cards. These are from 1991. These are kind of neat. They are, what are they called? Something high, like Gross Out High or Toxic High. But these are awesome. I remember buying packs of these as a kid. So we've got the Super Mario Brothers stickers. which are just great. And then the scratch-off cards, which are also awesome to see. So I'm going to add those to some of my card binders, and those will be some cool additions. So anyway, this lot, I think I probably paid a little bit more than I should have, just going through it a little bit more and finding out how much is incomplete. But it's always that struggle between wanting to be fair with people, but also needing to be fair to myself. And at the end of the day, I will at least make back what I paid, plus have some great pieces to keep for my collection, which is awesome. So maybe I won't, make money on it, but at the end, that's also not why I do this. It's to add to my collection and help get this out to other folks who enjoy it. But it's always helpful to make a few dollars just so the wife is happy, and make sure that I'm not running us into the hole here. So anyway, from here in Michigan, this is Man Cave Dave. Thank you for watching, and yo Joe.